Hello and welcome into HelenKennard.com. I'm Helen Kennard, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome in, and as you hop on, please say hello so I'll know who'll be crafting with me tonight. Tonight we're going to be making this beautiful faux silk card. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? I wish you could feel the texture of it. This is one of several techniques that we used at the event we had about 3 weeks ago. It's the North Carolina demonstrators came to New Bern, and we hosted an event there. And this was the last card that we made, and it's so beautiful, and it's one of my favorites. But anyway, I'm going to show you how easy it is to make this. All right. I hope everybody had a good week. Say hello so I know who's here with me tonight. Okay. I'm going to have all the details with measurements and stuff on my blog, HelenKennard.com. So make sure you go over there and you can get all the details on there. And certainly, try this out. I love this technique. It's a lot of fun. All right. So you're going to take your 4 1/4 by 11 and you're going to score it at 5 1/2. But I'm going to set that aside for just a minute. Then you're going to have a piece of distressed gold. I'm so thankful that this was carried over because it's one of my favorite designer series paper. But it just really, really adds some elegance to it. We're going to set that aside. Then you're going to need a piece of tissue paper. And this is your just regular tissue paper. And you're going to cut it. And I'm going to show you what to do with it in just a minute. But it's just that simple, something you would, get. I got a Highland Heather dragonflies from the dragonfly punches. It comes in 2 sizes, and I use the small one, so I've already gotten that. Let me set that over here. And then I punched out the saying, so I've already got that ahead, so I'm going to set that. And then you have your piece of white focal cord for your front. And what you're going to do is, we matted ours on this red because the red is what pops in this, in the cord. Can you see that? The red really pops out. And when you go to color your line art, you want to do it with colors that really are bold because it's got this to have to see through. So it's a little bit more opaque than like vellum. So anyway, we used Poppy Parade for our background, but any neutral color would be good. We could have used black or something like that, which goes with anything. But we went with a Poppy Parade since that's what I'm going to be using with our flowers. So I'm going to set that aside as well. And then we have our focal point. So let's go ahead and get started. We're using this gorgeous stamp set. I'm sure y'all have seen this all over the web. It's the Dainty Delight. And it's these gorgeous flowers that you can, stamp one and it's beautiful. Stamp all of them as a bouquet. It's just a gorgeous stamp set with some sentiments on it. We're using this one, Sending Love During the Season of Growth. So it's just really pretty. And I think that's it. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is go ahead and stamp along the bottom our flowers. With our memento. It's just this easy, you guys. You get some memento out. And I'm using water-based ink, or Stampin' Up markers that gives it that really bold color. Okay. So I'm sticking to the right because, as you see, this is where the DSP is going to go. So I want it more to the right. They are very pretty. Same thing with this one. Oh, very pretty. It kind of looks jumbled up right now, but you'll see what I'm talking about. And y'all, I have to go ahead and clean this because if I don't, I'll stick my elbow in it. And this is terrible to say, but I went to get it out of the case last night or yesterday, and somebody, I guess it had to be me, put them away without cleaning my stamps. So I got a little bit that's like real hard to come off, but that's what I get for not cleaning them. I probably set them there and thought I had cleaned them. Anyway, so now what I did was I took 3 different markers, the Poppy Parade, the Highland Heather, and Granny Apple Green. I'm going to start with the Granny Apple Green. And for those that don't know, we have 2 ends of the marker. Our new markers that just came out this month is going to look really different. When I get some, I'll show them to you. But for right now, and we still do have a thick end and a thin end. So we want the thicker brush end. And you know what I love about this is that for one, you don't have to be perfect because you know, it's going to be covered up in reality, right, with our tissue paper in the end. But anywhere that you see greenery, go ahead and put some, but you don't have to be exact, or you know, don't fret over it. But Penny, my team member, showed us this technique at the quarterly meeting, and she did a really good job. Everybody loved this technique. It's one of those that's an old one, and if you're relatively new, you may not have seen this technique before, but it's old, and I think everybody was surprised because it was kind of like, oh, I haven't done this in so long. But very nice. So I was real happy when she chose this one. All right, every time I think I have done all of them, I always find more later, but I think that's it for right now. Okay, so now I'm going to do the Poppy Parade again in the big marker, or the big end. Now this is a really bold color, and can you see? You can still see the image and the lines in it, but these are darker colors. So all my big flowers are going to have the red. And it's kind of hard to shade with this. So I'd have to use like a lighter color and then go back in and shade, because these go on that deep color, which is one reason why I love using them. Because in cases like this, I want it to be bold. Hey, Diana. Oh, yeah, you do too. Yay. I do too. I was so happy when they carried it over. I don't remember. I think I put these in red. I'm not a gardener, so I don't know a whole lot about what colors flowers are supposed to be. But yeah, there's some more green right there I need. Right here. I knew I would find some. But look how pretty that's coming all along. Really pretty. So now we're going to put the Highland Heather in. And again, I'm just going to kind of outline or dot it on the small ones. Now, I don't know what kind of flowers these are. They are supposed to be white for all I know, but I'm putting them purple because I like the colors. Okay, and the same thing on this. I'm just dotting it on there. Such a dainty, dainty stamp set and images. And I think that's what makes it really, I don't know, sexy, if that makes sense. There, I think that's it. Good gosh, I'm done with that already. Okay, look. Isn't that beautiful? All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to my mat, because it's going to get a little bit moist. What I want to say wet. And so when I go to put it on when it's that wet, it's doesn't want to stick real good. So I'm going to go ahead and try that with this on. Look at that. Oh, that is so pretty. All right, so here's the technique. What we're going to do is we're going to take our piece of tissue paper, and we're going to mash it up and get it good and wrinkledy. And then we're going to unwrinkle it. But before we do that, let's go ahead. We're going to add some liquid glue to the front of this. See, it looks like a lot, doesn't it? Can you see? Yeah, I put a lot on there. So you're going to unwrap this. But don't undo the wrinkles. You want the wrinkles in there. That's what's making this really pretty. And then we're going to adhere it on there. So kind of wiggle it on there. Keep wiggling it. There, once you get it on where you want it, oh, got it on me. Now we're going to turn it over and just mash it down. Okay, now do you see where some of it has come undone or come over? That, what we're going to do is cut it or just trim it off, and no one's the wiser. Okay, just trim it. Ah, I'm going to press just a little bit more because I want it all on the inside of that. Look at that. Doesn't that look like silk? So, so pretty. Okay. Now you have to be careful because trying to move all the wrinkles, this tissue paper is very, very easy to tear. So, like this one, you can't see it, but it tore right here. So I had to put the butterfly there so that you couldn't see it. But anyway, all right, that's all there is to it. Just that simple. You guys should see it in real life. It's gorgeous. Now now that I've got this, I can go ahead and add it to the base card. There. Okay. Then we're going to add this. On top. And that just really, really gives it that elegant look. Hey, Naomi. Aww. I hope you like this technique. It's called the Faux Silk. Okay, I'm going to stamp the sentiment and put the butterflies on, and we're going to be done. And it was just that simple. Sending love. I love that. Sending love. During a season of growth. There you go. Okay, let me... put some dimensionals on it. And then some glue dots. On my dragonflies. Love my pick tool. Okay, I'm going to kind of put this down here to kind of cover up where the two flowers meet, like that. Put a dragonfly. I'm going to kind of curl up his wings a little bit. And put this one over here, get his little wings. There you go. What do y'all think? Do you like this technique? It really looks special. It really gives it a really pretty, like you want to touch it, you know? But I love this technique. And I hope you guys will give it a try. So, there we go. Did y'all like that? Oh, well, I am so happy that y'all stopped by tonight. It was a busy week this week, and we've got a lot going on with Stampin' Up! In June, and I'm going to tell you all about it next week. So you'll want to come back so you don't miss anything. If you have any questions about anything, please let me know. And if you want to try this and you need any of the supplies, you can go to my website, helenkenner.com, and there's a shop there. Go to my shop and shop there if you have anything that you need. And all right, well, I hope you guys have a great week. I'll be back next Wednesday at 7 o'clock for another project. So come back. All right. See y'all later. Bye-bye.